Hi, and welcome to Girl Talk. This is going to be a great day today. Erin Lentz and I are here, and we're going to be hosting the show today, and we have had a ball talking.
We're already giggling.
Well, we are, and we're giggling about old times, but today we wanted to talk. It was really interesting. We both came in together, and your daughter's boyfriend, congratulations, is going to West Point.
Yes, he checked in just a couple days ago.
And it was really interesting because I was like, oh my gosh, we have to talk about hand washing, and you were like
it's a thing.
Yeah, that's ironic.
And it is a thing.
Exactly. I had the most fun experience the other day, and I was telling John is here and Jeremy's here, and we were talking about hand washing. I went to the hospital, and they have a Woods light, which kind of shows bacteria.
Oh,
and
gosh.
Being an overachiever, right?
You wanted to get every speck.
I said, I would love to wash my hands and take a look, thinking to myself, oh God, I so have this. I've watched enough Grey's Anatomy. I can wash hands.
Plus, your dad's a physician.
Exactly. So I was really all over it. I put the goo on it. It's a fluorescent hand washing thing.
Oh, goodness.
So I sang happy birthday, did all the things I did all the la 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 la, and put my hands under the water, washed them off, right? They put the Woods light on, glowing orange.
You failed the test.
I failed the test, so I asked why. Why did I fail the test? You know why? Here's what I learned, and I thought when you rinse your hands, how do you rinse them?
Under the flow of the water.
Oh, listen to her, under the flow.
Kind of this way and that way.
So did I. Guess what?
That's wrong.
Wrong. Bend them down so the water runs down.
Oh.
Yes.
So
I want to write
what we're
Grey's
doing
Anatomy.
is creating germs in all the crevices.
So
by...
you let the water run down and out, and it made so much sense.
Actually, it does, because when I think of surgeons, they do have that weird sort of posturing when they're doing it. Yes. Is that what we need to do?
Yes. But I thought that was so interesting.
It's going to take some practice.
Well, and then you were talking about your...
Yeah, so at West Point, this was integrated into their our-day sort of, they come in and they have to get their head shaved, and they have these little rites of passage. There was a hand-washing sort of ceremony type thing. And I'm sure that's going to be integrated into their daily routines, probably throughout the day.
Now, did your daughter's boyfriend, could they see each other? Are there restrictions? No. What does that look like?
Since March, they've been 6 feet apart. She really hasn't been able to see him much at all. And then they had to leave 2 weeks prior to his arrival there because New York was quarantining people
from here.
So they had to sort of escape to a lake house, and it was a little hard. It was tough. She didn't really get to have a good goodbye.
Oh, that's gotta be
she's learning how to write letters, however.
Yeah, I love that.
Talk about nostalgia.
Yes.
This generation does not know that art.
Well, and that's what we were talking about also. We were talking about sort of the way it was, and we were laughing.
How we'd be piled in the big family car with 12 people, and
parents
some were
smoking
wearing
cigarettes with the windows up.
And it was just a different time.
Well, and what started is we were talking about babies, and when I grew up, our parents put like paregoric and like whiskey on your little gums
when you were teething.
When you were teething.
Yeah.
I mean, do you remember being little and some things your parents did?
Oh, yes. Definitely. But I think it was a great time, too, because things were simple.
Yeah, they were. There were no seatbelts.
You came home when you were hungry.
Right.
Or when it was dark.
But I notice a lot of similarities now with people sort of hunkering down, and I hear a lot.
It's kind of like a throwback. Exactly.
I hear a lot of kids when I see them for my therapy sessions. Now the talk is, my dad cheated at Monopoly last night. Right? Oh my God.
A lot of family game night fights.
Yes, exactly. Which is kind of cool. It really is.
It's fun, and there is more family time, more family dinners.
Mm-hmm. Are you finding you're doing that too?
I am spending more time with my kids. Now, they are teenagers, so it's a little tricky because they're working and they're, trying to save some money for college, but...
And I know your dad was hospitalized. How was that for you? Did you get to go in and be with him?
Coastal was fabulous. They did let us go in, just one family member per day. They were very vigilant. You couldn't leave and return, but it was especially nice to be able to do that.
So you enjoyed that too?
I loved it, yes. But then he did end up at a rehab center, and we were not allowed in.
Okay. So everybody's being pretty prudent. and taking
I
a lot
think
of
so,
precautions.
and I guess it varies from place to place what the rules are.
This is the first Girl Talk where we've all come with our masks
Yeah.
on, right?
Yes.
And I think that we're all trying to do our part, and that's kind of the name of the game. It's so fun to see.
And you've got some great looking ones.
I do have some fancy ones, I will say. Stay with us. There's a lot more to come on Girl Talk.